Women cannot restrain themselves when a man does these two things, and for every man who often wonders what truly draws a woman to him, his life can change from this point onward. Friends, no matter how much you try to appear decent, the truth is that there's a hidden dynamic within you that, if a woman recognizes it, she herself starts looking for excuses to get closer to you. She doesn't even understand when her thinking changed, when her desire shifted direction, and when her intentions began to slip. Now you might be thinking I'm talking about looks, money, or some showy display. No, it's not that. It's something else. Something you yourself have been overlooking until now. And the surprising thing is, a woman catches it at first glance itself. This is precisely what sets you apart from the ordinary crowd. Because the truth is, inside every woman resides an entire emotional world. No matter how strong she appears on the outside, in society, career, family, responsibilities in some corner of her heart, she still desires to find a man who can truly feel her. One who understands her emotions before her words, who can touch her soul, not just her body. And that's when you see that some men merely make eye contact with a married woman once, and by the very next meeting, that woman is ready to leave everything for him. This happens neither because of wealth, nor looks, nor sweet talk. It all happens because of that invisible dynamic which most men fail to understand, one that shakes the heart and mind of every woman. So today I'm going to reveal that same secret, that same dynamic, and those two potent elements possessed by men before whom a woman cannot restrain herself, even if her logic says otherwise. Even if her understanding refuses, even if her boundaries scream, still she yields. Because these truths will awaken that strength within you that today's society wants to suppress. Friends, the beginning might sting a little, it might cause a slight wound. But the real substance, the true secret, will come at the end. So watch the video till the end, because what comes at the conclusion will completely flip the game for you. First point, understand a woman's emotional composition. For any woman, attraction is not born merely from external beauty or display. It is linked to a man's attitude, his inner strength, and his perceptiveness. Women are not wired for direct, surface-level attraction like men often are. A man might be drawn by laughter, gait, or physique, but a woman is drawn by vibe, by energy, by behavior. Many men think if they are stylish, wealthy, or appear confident, every woman will fall for them. No, that's not how it happens. For a woman, real attraction begins where a man demonstrates emotional maturity, because a woman's heart is connected to the safety of her mind. She opens up only to a man in whose presence she feels safe. Now the question is, what are those two actions that make a woman unable to restrain herself? Action number 1. When a man validates her emotions. Validation is a small word, but its impact is profound because every woman wants someone to understand the things she feels and not dismiss them. When a man listens to her attentively, doesn't interrupt, listens not just to reply but to understand, then something inside that woman begins to melt. She thinks, this person can truly understand me. When a man says, without judgment and in a calm voice, yes, I can understand what you're feeling, these words slowly start breaking down the walls around her heart. The emotions she was hiding, the things she couldn't tell anyone, now begin to surface because she has found a safe space. Friends, for a woman, this validation is more powerful than any physical touch because she feels that someone has truly felt her pain, her struggles, her emotions, and that's where attraction begins. This isn't just interest, it's emotional surrender. And now, action number 2. Action number 2, when a man understands her without words. Inside every woman's heart is a silent wish for someone who doesn't need to ask questions, but can just look into her eyes and understand everything. Because words can't always convey what emotions want to say. When a man, without asking, senses that she is sad, when he understands from the subtle shifts in her expression that something is wrong, or without any showiness, indicates in a small gesture that he cares about her, this is when a woman cannot restrain herself. Suppose she is tired, and the man places a glass of water near her without saying a word. Or she is completely silent, and the man asks no questions, simply sits beside her, or softly says, "It doesn't feel good to see you so quiet." These things might seem ordinary, but for a woman, they are deeply significant because in that moment, she doesn't think about what you are saying. She feels, "He has seen me. He has felt me." And friends, when a man's behavior connects with a woman's emotions, that woman cannot hide herself from him. She cannot hold herself back. Now the question is, why does this happen? Why does a woman's heart repeatedly slip at this very point? Because a woman's mind, by nature, seeks emotional connection. She is drawn to the man who makes her feel seen, heard, understood, and valued. When a man validates her emotions, she feels her feelings matter. And when a man understands her without words, she feels someone has read her heart. These are the two moments where a woman's heart concedes defeat, and from here, attraction is no longer a simple preference. It transforms into a deep emotional connection. So remember, friends, every woman is not looking for physical attraction. She wants emotional comfort. She wants genuine attention. When a man does these two things first, respecting her feelings, and second, understanding her without words, a woman naturally starts moving closer to him. Because a woman cannot restrain herself when a man respects her emotions and reads her silence. And when a woman feels that someone can understand her, she is not merely attracted, she connects at a soul level. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Your thoughts encourage the creation of more stories like this. Thank you for listening. Until next time.